I have a couple of small questions that
Okay.
two other people had asked. What about the bus garage?
Yeah,
It's
well,
got big potholes.
Oh,
It
without a
hasn't
doubt,
been
yeah.
upgraded.
Yeah, it's
Our,
been
our buses,
yeah,
you
it's
know.
been neglected, and
Yeah.
much like our administration building, I say that the only parking lot that's worse than our bus garage is our administration building,
Right.
and we'll be the last ones fixed, the administration
Right.
building, because certainly our offices here are the farthest away from kids.
Sure.
I mean, and so it'll be the last priority, and
Right.
it always has, and it always will be. Saying that, the bus garage doesn't have any kids in it either,
Right.
but we know it needs an infusion. So when I talk about the district having more needs than just this bond, we're
Right.
going to have to spend sinking fund money, on the warehouse and our bus garage, and we're pouring money into the roof right now out
Right.
there. We've signed a contract to get the roofing work done. And we look forward to enhancing our warehouse and our bus garage with bus wash capability that's a little easier than they currently have.
Okay.
And also looking at a way to either repave or re-asphalt, if you will, or put some cement down the middle before we re-asphalt. Because as they're going in and they crank those wheels, certainly it gets torn up pretty quick.
Sure.
So, again, it's a need our district
It's on the
has.
radar.
It's something I've committed to
Sure.
our staff out there, because they know they're not in this bond project.
Right.
But by taking care of these needs with
Yep.
bond monies, it allows us either general fund and or sinking fund to be able to cover our other needs.
Okay.
So it's significant. We need bus drivers. We need-
Bus drivers,
please.
right?
Yeah, I can't pay for people out of a bond. I can't pay bus
Right.
drivers out of a bond. But we want their facilities out there to be top notch, and so to incentivize them being bus drivers and being part of the team. They're integral. And
Right.
I know while they're not noted specifically in this, again, by being able to take care of these needs, it'll freeze up sinking fund money and or other monies to be able
Excellent.
to do things like that.
The other question had been about our music program, our band program. There's not specific funds in here for the band program. Is it something we're still working on, or where do they stand?
Well, we want certainly. I think part of the performing arts and auditorium updates certainly benefits our
Yeah.
choir. Our strings they have in our band. Without a doubt, they put on incredible performances there.
Well, and a new field gives them somewhere else to perform. Obviously,
without a doubt. I've certainly had kids. I was somewhere just last week, and they said, "Well, it was a senior that's graduating." But he said, "I can't wait. I'm so glad that the next kids get to practice on artificial turf before they go to Ford Field." And certainly, they finished 5th in the state. Our marching band
Right.
did under the direction of Angela Arner. She's phenomenal.
Amazing.
And our kids have had great success. And so, certainly, the artificial turf will allow them to be out there to practice. Certainly, they won't be in the mud all the time practicing
Right.
on grass. So give them that opportunity before they're forming at other festivals and or other competitions. And so, I think the auditorium certainly does benefit. The upgrades does certainly benefit our music program, as well as the artificial field surface. And so, I think again, we pride ourselves on being strong academically, being strong in the arts programs,
Yep.
drama programs. Certainly, they put on incredible performances, and we'll continue to do that. But
Awesome.
we'd love to have a floor that doesn't creak, that they're not tripping on.
All right, that helps.
A new curtain and crystal clear sound, so we can listen to them, and great lights so that we can see them. 'Cause
Right.
they do incredible work. And for anybody that hasn't been to that hasn't watched our performing arts programs in action, I'd urge them to.
Absolutely.
Take great pride in those programs. And so I'd argue that there certainly is a lot in it for them.
There's definitely a lot. I think we've covered most all the questions. I'm sure
Great.
there's going to be more,
Great.
but hopefully this has tried to clarify a lot of things that have been up there. And you know what? All I have to say is vote yes. Vote yes.
Yeah.
It's good for our community. It's good for our schools. It's good for our kids. And it's not going to cost you anything more in the school millage.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would urge people to vote yes as well. And they have to vote. 2016, we had a millage vote, and it was defeated by about 350 votes. People thought it would pass. They were pretty excited about it.
Right.
But they said, how could this happen? Well, it's because people didn't vote. The no
Yes.
vote, the no vote will vote.
Yes,
Certainly, they'll
yes.
be there. It's in their calendars, and they'll look forward to that. But we have overwhelming support. I believe that in my head and in my heart, and we just need that support to come to the polls
Yep.
On May 7th or in advance
Get out
with
there.
absentee.
Yep.
And
Get
to-
out there
and to
May
show up.
7th. Show up.
Make it a
vote.
priority.
Even if you think your vote doesn't count, it absolutely does. Get out there and vote.
Absolutely. So I appreciate the opportunity, Tara,
Thank
to
you.
clarify anything. And I'd urge anybody else, certainly, I've got a handful of emails. I get a handful
Yep.
of phone calls. I have said from the very beginning, I want educated, informed, people to know about this, to
Right.
understand it thoroughly,
Yes.
to read about it, whether it's watching a presentation online or listening
Yep.
to anything else that's been done, and then to go vote. I mean, and there will
Absolutely.
be done. And again, I can't say strongly enough that our school district is going to mirror the support we get from the community.
Yes.
And the community will absolutely mirror the strength of the school district, and that's why things like this.
It's
are
going to
so
benefit
important.
everybody. It really is. Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
You bet.
All right.
Appreciate it.